We'll miss him when he's gone. Just when that is remains to be seen. Eddie Jones has become the latest head coach to find the preemptive extension of his original contract, turning itself into a horrible curse. Since he extended his deal with England, not only has he led his team to, get this, 2 defeats in a row, he now finds his throwaway comments, and he does make a lot of those, starting to rear up from the YouTube graveyard to haunt his every waking hour. Now he must be thrashing around like Dr. Faustus as Beelzebub's minions haul him down into the burning pit of hell. Or maybe he couldn't give a little shit. We must hope against hope it's that. Because anyone who still cares about colour and personality in the increasingly monochrome prison of our take-offence universe needs Eddie Jones and every loose-tongued gunslinger like him. It's scarcely credible he thought he could get away with calling Wales a little shit place, or the Irish scummy, while mic'd up in front of an audience of however many, some of whom he must have realised would likely hold devices capable of film. Which is very much more an indictment of the little shit world we live in than it is of him. As Eddie Jonesisms go, these score very low on the amusement register, but better he keep throwing them out and missing occasionally than, like so many in sport, he stop throwing altogether. Just as his teams sometimes identify weaknesses, so his words have exposed the indignantly self-righteous who have turned that world of ours into what it is. Pleasingly, many others genuinely seem unbothered. Those Welsh who have stood on Worm's Head or the top of Snowdon know their place is not really little or shit. Those Irish who have embraced visitors while gently ladling them with Guinness know they're not really scummy. They know too anyone who says so at a corporate do with a grin as wide as a kookaburra's doesn't really mean it either. Let the offended take note. Indeed, if they're bothered by Aussies taking the piss, or Welsh or Irish for that matter, they should try being English. Jones's opposite number on Saturday, Joe Schmidt, would never in a million years have made such comments. He's as meticulously inoffensive in his public utterings as his Ireland team are organised. And his regime will think nothing of banning journalists from briefings according to their nationality. Posterity will one day judge their respective legacies as coaches, but as living, breathing personalities to brighten up our world, there is no comparison. That other antidote to blandness, Richard Cockerell, said of Jones, "You know what he's thinking because he's telling you." As a policy, it's one to cherish while there are still sporting figures willing to embrace it. Love Jones or hate him, but never take for granted whichever extreme of emotion he inspires. Make no mistake, we'll miss him when he's gone.